Okay, I have to get myself in a place where I'm ready to talk about this video. Oh my gosh, I thought I was just doing a video on Pinterest. I thought I was until about 30 seconds ago. I was making notes about all the things that I've discovered in the last 2 months about Pinterest that are just not safe. And then I discovered this rabbit hole and I'm putting it out there. So, my loves, if you are finding my YouTube channel, welcome to 2021. It is already a bumpy ride and a lot of rabbit holes. I'm doing this video to discuss if Pinterest is safe. And originally I was going to talk about a copyright infringement article that I found last month. It was written by an attorney in 2012. I will summarize it really briefly and then I'm going to move on to our actual topic because this is juicy. I cannot believe that I just found this. Anyways, so the attorney that wrote the article in 2012, she wrote about the inherent infringement on copyright for anyone who pins stuff on Pinterest. So if you're pinning other people's stuff, or you might be doing stuff like what I've been doing, like where I made Pinterest boards for my wedding and stuff like that, pinning like beautiful photos, you could potentially get sued. So strike number one, Pinterest is not safe. There was actually a lawsuit that happened, I forget what year it was, but the lawsuit was against a search engine that pulled up a photographer's work. And the search engine won because it just used thumbnail images. Well, Pinterest uses a lot larger images and you can access the original content. You can right click and save it. Yes, there are things that you can do like put watermarks, but it's just sketchy overall. Like people put their original work up there and other people save it. And they benefit off of the traffic that they're getting on their particular board where they save someone else's work. So it's been on my mind if it's a safe platform. I'm self-employed, so I can't afford to get sued. It would literally put me under. So last month I was doing a little bit of research and I also discovered that the person who created Pinterest commented and said that they knew there were known issues with Pinterest and the fear of claims of copyright infringement. I'm going to link this article below because you need to read this if you're an artist. This is really just really bothersome. It also told me that Pinterest tells you not to infringe on someone's copyright in their terms of service. So I was looking this up 5 minutes ago, and this is where we're going to get to the juicy part, so bear with me. I was looking through their terms of service to see if anything had changed, if they'd updated it like all the social platforms in 2020 did, in order to tackle the issue of false information. They have. They've updated it, and you need to read it because it's massive. And if you live in the state of California like I do, oh my gosh, there is a tab on there just for you. It says California residents. And this is what it says. The California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, requires us to disclose categories of personal information we collect and how we use it. The categories of sources from whom we collect personal information and the third parties with whom we share it, which we have explained above. Oh my gosh, in the preceding 12 months, we've collected personal information from you, your devices, our partners, third parties, and from categories of sources otherwise described in the We Collect Information in a few different ways section of the privacy policy. We're also required to communicate information about rights California residents have under California law. You may exercise the following rights. Do you live in a state that allows you to ask them for your information? Because if you do, you should ask them. It says here, because I live in the state of California, I have the right to know and access the information that's been collected. I have the right to equal service, so they don't discriminate against my privacy rights, whatever that means. Obviously, it doesn't mean anything because they're collecting information on me off my phone. And then the right to delete. So I have to submit a request to delete my personal information. Let that sink in. You have to submit a request to delete yourself out of their system. And now I'm going to click on something I haven't read yet, and we're going to see where this goes. When you give it to us or give us permission to obtain it. So when you sign up or use Pinterest, you voluntarily share certain information, including your name, email address, phone number, photos, pins, comments, and other information you give us. Okay, that's fine. Because that's all public stuff that I'm showing anyone that follows me. We also get technical information when you use Pinterest. When you use a website, a mobile application, or the internet service, certain internet and electronic network activity information gets created and logged automatically. That is so vague. I'm just going to put this out there. Log data, cookie data, device information, clickstream data, and inference. I can't say that word right now. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not stupid. Here's where they say it. Our partners and advertisers share information with us. We also get information about you and your activity outside Pinterest from our affiliates, advertisers, partners, and other third parties we work with. This includes information about your visits to an advertiser's site or purchases you made from them, or information about your interests from a third-party service, which we might use to help show you ads. Except that they don't tell you who their partners are. So if anyone else knows how to dig up that information, that might be really useful. Please comment below and link it. Pinterest adheres to the Digital Advertising Alliance's self-regulatory principles. Self-regulatory? I think I like that. Oh, so it says here that you have to go into your phone and select, click privacy, then turn on limit ad tracking. Meaning your whole phone is tracking everything that you click on, search, or say. That's just If you like this video or you found it useful, please hit the like button and subscribe. I want more people to see this because people need to see it. And the more you dig into the rabbit hole. So we're just gonna keep going with this. And I'm just gonna keep posting videos of stuff we all need to know. If you're an artist or just an art enthusiast or you just care about this kind of stuff, then great.